What's up, everybody? This is the TYSK report, getting you started on your day with the things you should know happening in the world of technology. Of course, that docket is loaded with great information, so let's get to it. In the first article, this giant next generation satellite is now one of the brightest objects in the night sky. The Blue Walker 3 satellite can basically turn a mobile phone into a satellite phone. Light pollution is a big side effect. While Blue Walker 3 is groundbreaking for its ability to essentially turn ordinary smartphones into satellite phones, it might also usher in a new generation of satellites that create way more light pollution than their older, smaller predecessors. Blue Walker 3 is about as bright as the 8th brightest star visible from Earth, which is called Pricon, according to new research. It's the biggest commercial communications array in low Earth orbit, but it might not be for long since it's only a prototype for a constellation of even larger satellites being developed by AST Space Mobile, backed by AT&T. Here's an image of that satellite nightlight up in the sky. Earlier this year, Blue Walker 3 became the first satellite to successfully route an audio call between two unmodified smartphones without the need for cell towers. So this is just another story about satellites. I'm not really sure what's going on because I've been seeing more articles or information about satellites and cell phones and utilizing satellites for cell phones without having to use cell towers. So maybe there's something happening in the background. I'm not sure, but I'll look more into it so I can keep you up to date. Moving right along. Starpath Robotics wants to mine moon water for rocket fuel for off-world colonies. Now, Starpath Robotics has emerged from stealth with an ambitious plan to design, launch, and operate machines to mine and refine water for rocket propellant using resources on the moon and Mars. Rocket propellant is a mix of liquid oxygen and some other combustible fuel like hydrogen, kerosene, and methane. Given that there is plenty of water on the surface of the moon and Mars, people have long speculated that these resources could be put towards making propellant in space and building a self-sustaining human colony off-world. So, this is my question to you all. If they did create a entirely new environment that was habitable for you to live on, would you leave Earth and go live on that planet? For me, I would not, because I haven't even explored most of the world yet. So I would have to pass on that trip or permanent vacation to another place or another colony. But we'll continue to see how this evolves, see if people might take that trip or try to live on another planet. In our next article, we have Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks warns dental plan ad image is AI fake. Tom Hanks has warned an advert that appears to be fronted by him is in fact an artificial intelligence fake. There's a video out there promoting some dental plan with an AI version of me, the actor wrote on Instagram. I have nothing to do with it, he added. And if you look at this image here, this is that deep fake that he was speaking about, and it says, "Beware. There's a video out there promoting some dental plan with an AI version of me. I have nothing to do with it. Tom Hanks." So this is that other side of technology where it makes me go, man, makes me shake my head, because this is that portion of it where people try to use it for the worst possible things that they could use it for, and where deep fake technology is right now. I can only imagine how much worse it could potentially become, because they can get people's movements right, the way they speak. They can have them say something they didn't say, have them in a place that they never were, saying something or doing something. So hopefully there's people out there who are going to be able to help fight this deepfake technology, or help them get it in line with utilizing it for better purposes versus things like this. Moving right along to our next story, we got our guy Elon back in the news. Elon Musk's X to test live stream shopping in partnership with Paris Hilton. Now it says here, with this live stream, it will run a live stream shopping event with media icon Paris Hilton. The feature will allow X users to watch a live stream video chat with others and shop at the same time, as well as hang out in spaces. The announcement did not indicate when the livestream event would kick off or other details about what to expect, including even what products will be sold. The technology infrastructure for live stream shopping had been built in the pre-Musk era of Twitter, but now the emphasis is shifting away from retailers and merchants and more towards creators. So this was an interesting article that popped up because with all the things happening right now in the world, such as, people having to run up their credit cards, and now it's a lot of credit card debt, and student loan payments have started this month, and all the different factors that people have to think about when it comes to paying. I wonder who the customers or people that are going to be in this live stream are actually going to be trying to buy something from Paris Hilton. So I'm not really sure if this would be a great time to do this, but maybe it is the right time for them to test it out. So then that way people can get a feel for it. Also, this is really big in China, and over there they've done billions of dollars in live stream shopping. So as time progresses, I wonder if this is going to catch on and people are going to find themselves being more involved in live stream shopping and doing a lot more purchasing through apps like X. Moving right along with Elon Musk again, we have one of his companies in the news. SpaceX Inc.'s first Space Force deal for government-focused Starshield satellite network. News of the contract emerged after concerns were raised over SpaceX's role in Ukraine. SpaceX describes the Starshield as a secured satellite network for government entities offered alongside its civilian-focused Starlink satellite internet service. Under the deal, SpaceX will provide Starshield end-to-end service via the Starlink constellation, user terminals, ancillary equipment, network management, and other related services. The contract has $70 million ceiling, with $15 million being obligated to the company by the end of this month, and it is expected to support 54 mission partners across the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard. The deal joins a number of other defense contracts won by SpaceX. CNBC notes the Pentagon is already a high-value buyer of SpaceX rocket launches. There is always something different happening in technology, and I want to make sure you stay up to date with it. So definitely check out these two videos right here, so that way you don't miss out on the things you should know happening in the world of technology.